Hey everyone, and welcome to part 6 of this commentary playthrough of Manamon 2. Now you may be wondering why I am at the hotel instead of in the wilderness just after fighting Hypersymphonid. The reason for that being is that in between episodes I have done some grinding, and because of that I wanted to get all the lower leveled Manamon up, so they are all level 28, and Decised and Storm Gimatron are level 29. So with me once again is Angeline, and in this episode we are going to enter Brightonburg, explore it, and do the stadium, and absolutely cream it. So let's get cracking.
Brightonburg Wilderness Front.
So luckily Hypersymphonid is gone. So
yep.
Balderdish.
I hate that one.
Balderdish makes a break for it. Balderdish escaped.
Excuse me.
Select notch. Rybig splat storm chimney. View.
okay, if you follow the west wall here, not quite yet, but
Affecgo storm chimney. Storm Giminate has dealt 42 damage to Fofenable. Fofenable used teleport.
Oh yeah, run away.
oh, okay, bye.
As I would say, coward.
Affecgo storm Giminate. It has dealt 74 damage to Folanfekup. Folanfekup has been defeated.
Yeah.
Victory. Storm Giminate gained 220. Obtained 47 gold.
Notification from Ben.
So there is the music puzzle. Past where we fought Hypersymphonic last night.
Storm Giminate. Storm Giminate makes a break for it. Storm Giminate escaped.
I really like the music in this part too.
Yeah, so do I.
It's kind of sad, but pretty at the same time.
Storm Giminate.
I think it's because of the drought in Tangaria, in wrong world,
Yeah.
Kayara,
Storm Giminate
however
escaped.
you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Oh, a chest.
Arin found 3 total cures. Arin stop.
Heck yeah.
Affecgo storm Giminate. Fire breath. Storm Giminate has dealt 93 damage to Foglery. Foglery has been
Oh
defeated.
yeah.
Victory.
Yeah.
Storm Giminate gained 100. Obtained 41
Arcana
gold.
could do some damage to that thing too, because it's inset.
As I continued walking forward, I saw Eshkon. He was walking with several of his followers toward the exit of the wilderness. One of the followers said something to him and he spun around to face me. "Oh, you," he said. "The boy from Madame Boville's. Are you here to cause more pointless interruptions?" "No," I said. "I'm just heading for Britannburg for my third stadium key. HMMMMM." He said thoughtfully. "I don't think I caught your name." He said. "His name is Aaron." A rather gruff voice said. "I saw him on the television fighting for the second stadium key. Thank you for a whale," he said, waving a hand at a rather old-looking woman among his throng of followers. "Well, if you aren't here to cause problems, we'll just be on our way then," he said, smiling. "If you're really such a great person, make it rain," I blurted. He just looked at me for a second. "What?" he asked finally. "Make it rain," I said, trying to muster the courage needed for this confrontation. "This wilderness is dying. You could fix it, if you wanted to, if you were the good person you say you are." He thought about this for a moment, and I could have sworn a tear fell from his eye. Deciding quickly it was a trick of the light, I continued staring him down. "All right, kid, I will," he said finally, his cold voice reassuring me that the tear was just my mind playing tricks on me. 1, 2, 3.
How is he doing that?
He
Right.
asked, smirking. I was as happy as I was dumbfounded. Who was this man? To just summon water as easily as breathing. He might be using his power for his own gain, but isn't that what we all do? We use our talents to earn money so we can make use of other people's talents. Isn't that more or less what he had said at Madame Boville's? Oh yeah, Madame Boville's. I remembered how his followers had roughed up the people in the restaurant for no good reason, and I glared at Eshkon again. He was a horrible man, and I had to remember that. "You do know this rainfall will make no difference to the wilderness," he said. "This wilderness would need a pretty significant weather pattern change to keep it alive and well, the way it used to be before the drought." "I know," I said quietly. With no further comment, he turned and led his followers back out of the wilderness and into Britannburg city. Go, storm chiming it. It started to rain. Select an athlete. Storm chiming.
Okay, so when it rains, fire
Storm chiming
attacks,
escaped.
flame attacks do less damage, but water attacks do more.
Yep.
Britannburg West.
Okay, so we are in Britannburg.
Wilderness.
Here we are.
Go, storm chiming it. It started to rain. Storm chiming it has dealt 72 damage to Fofenegel. Fofenegel has been defeated. Victory. Storm chiming it has increased to level 30. Health. Storm chiming it now has 11 traits. Obtained 43 gold.
Okay, let's head in to Britannburg.
Britannburg West.
Okay, so Britannburg is the biggest city so far, and it is split into four different
Select an option. Parties.
4 different areas: west, north, east, and south. At the moment, you can't have access to all the areas. This is the west, where we are currently, is the western part of the city. So let's have an explore.
Britannburg Hospital.
There's the hospital.
We here at the Britannburg Hospital are the most trained medical professionals in the whole country. Lots of our medical team served in the war as medics. Aaron found a UP restorative. Aaron stored the UP restorative in the status pocket.
Okay, so all these doors unfortunately are locked.
The door's
Yeah.
locked. Aaron found two medical miracles.
Whoa!
And there's a chest there.
Medical miracles in the status pocket.
Okay, that's all there is in here, so let's head out.
Britannburg West. House. Britannburg is the capital of Kayar, some say the capital of the world. People should stop talking about the drought and take responsibility for their actions. It's cause we've not paid attention to our environment that we're in this mess.
Bit of a climate change reference.
Yep. Aren't there a few items in this house to pick up? I thought there were, but I could be wrong. Yeah, there's a chest.
200 gold.
Actually, I think that's all in there. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Britannburg West. House.
Okay, this house is very important.
Hey there. People call me the memory tutor. Can I help
Yes.
ya? Tutor my Manamon.
Okay, so this guy, if you talk to him, will teach your Manamon moves which either you deleted or moves that they can only get if you speak to this guy. So overall, this guy is very important.
More info.
Let him explain for himself what he's all about.
See, it's right simple.
Yeah.
Your Manamon can usually only know 5 attacks. After a while you have to forget an attack you might need because you wanted the new move they learned. Well, I can help you there. I can reteach your Manamon any move they've ever learned. That includes feral creatures you captured that maybe don't know a move you want them to. Occasionally you'll even have a transformed Manamon that learns some really terrific moves that you missed. So, for only 3,000 gold, I'll reteach any Manamon any move they are capable of learning at their level. Can I help ya? Tutor my
It is a bit
Manamon.
pricey, but hey.
Please select the
Yeah, in
Handy.
Manamon 1 it was
Storm
5,000.
Gyminate.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Select the attack you want me to teach. Electric shock. Growl. Tail wag. Quicken. Fireball flurry. Electric shock. Changed your mind, I guess. Hey there,
Yeah.
people. Can more info. Please select the creature you want me to tutor. Big splash. Select the attack Kunde Aqua Zap.
Oh yes.
oh heck yeah.
Splash is now capable of using the spell Aqua Zap, but Splash already knows 5 spells. Do you want to delete a spell to make room for Aqua
crap.
Zap? Yes. So Retribution, Aqua's Restoring Light, Rehydrate, Bubble Burst. Retribution,
All of those are really good moves, though, but
Rehydrate.
He only needs one healing move though. I think I'll delete Rehydrate.
Yeah.
Splash can no longer use the spell Rehydrate. Splash is now able to use
In
the
fact,
spell
actually
Quasi.
though, I'm thinking about
Thanks. I'm here if you need me
switching
again.
him out for Expunge.
Yeah.
Britannberg West.
So, but I might have to trade him because you've got him at the moment.
Oh yeah, I have yours. I could do that.
He's already level 30, so that'll save a lot of time.
Yeah. So yeah, just let me know when you want to, and I'll have to go back to
Oh shit. You can just fly back to the village.
Yeah, I'll have to fly back to Germanisher.
Yeah. Sorry about that. We were just discussing something. Okay. Now, those wind chimes you can hear to your north, they are going to take us into Brightonburg Central, and we are about to get an item which is going to be really useful.
Britannberg Central. Oh, sorry. I said as I ran into someone. Oh no, entirely my fault. She replied hurriedly. She was a rather young red-headed woman of about 28. I was just in a rush to get to the hospital. She continued. Oh, I'm not injured. She quickly said when she saw my surprised look. No, I work there. Oh. I said, comprehension dawning. My name's Ursula Henderson. She continued. Nice to meet you. I said, politely extending my hand for a handshake. You're a tamer here for a stadium battle, I'd assume. She asked, grinning slightly. Exactly. I said, well, I've actually got something I'd like you to have. She said, oh. I asked. Yes, it's called a pocket copter.
Oh yeah!
She said, bringing the small device out of her bag. It will let you quickly fly back to cities you've visited in the past. I have a few and I've been giving my extra pocket copters to tamers passing through. It's the least I could do for bumping into you like a moron.
This is going to make it so much easier to go back to other places we've been.
It sure is.
The other item's pocket. Thanks a ton. I said, looking forward to trying out this new device. No problem. She said, if you ever need me for anything, I'll be at the Britannberg Hospital.
Hold on folks, I'm just checking something. Okay, sorry about that. I got interrupted. Okay, so this is the central area in Brightonburg, and we now have the pocket copter.
Items, status, equipment, pull other items. Crowbar, cancel, pocket copter, select the setters, move item, setters, slot 2. Quick item 2 has been set to the pocket copter. Select the action you wish to perform.
So, what's cool about the pocket copter?
Items. Pocket, a small cube which can magically expand into a small helicopter. The helicopter can take you back to any town you have previously visited.
Yeah, so the pocket copter is very useful.
Select.
So,
Very.
Save.
Okay.
Saved.
So if you try and go into the east side, this happens.
Ishkonite. Hey kid, we don't think we should let you pass. Other Ishkonite. Why, Eshkon isn't in the east section. Ishkonite, I haven't forgiven him for beating us up on that stupid island. That's why. Other Ishkonite, it was a penny. The first Ishkonite punches the second one. Other Ishkonite, there was no need for that.
Okay, yeah.
I like that one. Alright, I'm where I need to be.
Okay.
Britannberg North.
So, if you're lazy and can't be bothered to walk to a hotel, you can just do this.
Pocket Copter, where Britannburg West. Britannburg
Yeah.
West. Manor Hotel. All
Okay, I have a room set up already.
Okay, so before we continue, I'm going to show you how the online trading works.
How can I help you? Online trading. Is game saved. Connecting to
Okay,
server. What
so the
join
password is
room?
Toby with no caps. All
Please
lowercase.
enter the name of the room you would like to join. Why? You have joined the room.
Okay, so we are about to get a new Manamon on our team.
Where do you want to? From Transportal, View Doving, Flareebra, Dove Empty, Balderdash, Tara Herbal, Balderdash.
I'm going to get rid of that other Boulder Dash because he's rubbish now.
Yeah.
Have you found selected Expunge?
Yes, I did. Here we go.
Angeline is offering you a level 30 expunge. Accept.
Hey!
Okay.
Goodbye, Balderdash.
Don't worry, that's not our powerful Boulder Dash. That's another one that I caught earlier, but I got given a better one. So we are using him instead. Now this Expunge we're using is the gift Expunge from Manamon 1. And I've equipped it with a marine cannon
Successfully traded.
because
Where
a
do
marine
you want
cannon
to select
boosts
the Manamon
magic
from?
attack
From party.
and
Do
it
get.
also increases
No. Yeah.
the power of
disconnecting.
water attacks.
Alright, there we go.
Welcome, Storm Max and Rybit Splash.
So so it's time to say goodbye to Lushish for a while.
What do you want to do with Splash? Storm.
Yeah.
Select the partition to select the which Dovit Splash Expunge. Expunge has marine cannon equipped. Expunge is a medium-sized sea sponge. It has a hard outer body with holes in it allowing water to flow through to the soft material within. Expunge have small flippers, allowing them to swim, something regular sea sponges cannot do. It can also grow legs for land travel if put in the right situation. Viewing partition with...
Okay, so let's
View
look
your
at it.
party. Store, select an option. View your party. Swap my overview. View overview. Moves. Move list. Bubble burst. Team soak. Iron guard. Rehydrate. Daring comeback. Bubble burst.
Okay, pretty good.
Viewing overview for stat. Viewing health. Base 87. Strength. Base 38. Defense. Base 82. Magic attack. Base 51. Current 6. Magic defense. Base 82. Current 8. Speed. Base 62. Current view select.
If we find he's a bit lacking in power, we can always get him equipped up with a power bracelet, but he should be okay.
Yeah, definitely. The power bracelet is pretty good.
Okay, so it is time to
Excuse me.
explore the northern side of the Brightonburg,
Britannburg Central.
because we cannot access the south side either at the moment.
Britannburg North.
Okay, so we have a building.
Britannburg Stadium.
There's the stadium.
Britannburg
Okay, we'll
North.
come back there shortly.
Zilla Cafe. Britannburg North. Wittenberg North. House. I'd offer you some wine, but you're still a little young for that, I think. More for me then. Guzzle, 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 guzzle. Guxle, guxle, goose goose.
If you go back and talk to that same person, I think it says something else.
But there's also something funny that we can do in this house. We've just got to find out how to do it.
We should all be allowed to say whatever we like, whenever we like. So listen, you little s. You cover your ears and are unable to hear the foul words, illusions, bigotries, and other such unpleasant plural nouns that follow.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, I know where we have to go. We have to go upstairs. Yeah, this house is one of the houses that has an upstairs area.
Like our original in the beginning.
Okay, let's have some fun.
Obtained 500 gold.
Heck yeah.
Obtained 500 gold.
Oh wow.
Subscribe bolded desist. Views. Obtained 500 gold.
Sorry about that.
Hey, it's fine. So we are basically stealing gold here,
Yeah.
which is hidden.
Jeez, I didn't realize how many openings there were up there.
The person who
Oh, there
built
is somebody.
this house over 100 years ago was very eccentric.
Oh, excuse me.
Obtained 500 gold. Hey, we found all our gold. We're ruined. Gentleman Cameron has challenged you to a battle. Cameron sent out a Mondevole. Go. Desist.
So if you find all their hidden gold,
Select an action for desist.
the gentleman of the house will come up to you and say that they're ruined because we stole all their money and will fight us.
I did miss this part. Holy cow.
Oh, level 30. Oh well.
Select desecrate. Desist has dealt 66 damage to Foe Mondevole.
Oh.
Foe Mondevole used Sonic Screech. Desist's magic defense was decreased by 2 stages. Select dealt 69 damage to Fomondevol. Fomondevol has been defeated. Desist gained 1067 experience.
Whoa!
Oh! Whoa!
Desist has
Man.
increased to level 30. Health has increased by 3, strength by 2, defense by 3, magic attack by 2, magic defense by 2 and speed by 2. Desist now has 22 training points after
And by the way,
10
this is
training
completely
points.
optional.
Gentleman Cameron is about to summon
Yeah.
Cortantula. Do you want to
Cortantula,
substitute
that
your Manamon?
is insane.
Select the right bigness.
So let's use my bigness for that.
Cameron sent out a Cortantula. Search, Roy, right. Rybignis has dealt 68 damage to Cortantula. Cortantula used Suffocate. Cortantula has
Cortantula
I hate that move.
is the transformation of Gozzolo,
Rybignis suffered 5 trap
who, if
damage
you remember,
from
we
Suffocate.
countered
Select
in
action
Shadow
for
Canyon
Rybignis.
and the Brightenberg Warden.
I think I have one of those as well. I think I caught a Gozzolo. I did not know that's what they transformed to.
Cortantula has been defeated. Rybignis gained 906 experience. Gentleman Cameron defeated. Well, this is officially the worst day in history, ever. Period. 5,717 gold.
You might want to store that in Kier Bank.
Game saved. Select an option.
True.
Because you do eventually gain more. That I noticed that the last couple times I've done that.
Yeah, that's true. I might do that. Let's check I don't need healing
Select
items.
inventory other items. Equipment. Haunt status.
Actually, I've got stuff to sell. So.
17. Antidote.
Yeah.
Scorching. Smelling. Revive. Strong herb. 11.
Now I've got to find my way out of here. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that was the hard part. Fun part of it.
Okay, so that is that house done.
There's somebody.
Britannburg Mall. Britannburg Stadium.
Okay, the time has come. Let's do the
Select
stadium.
view your passwords train. Health.
Yeah.
Base 80. Current 80. Strength. Base 83. Current 108. Trained 11. Defense. Base 80. Magic attack. Base 54. Magic defense. Base 63. Current 63. Trained 61. Speed. Base 63. Current magic defense. Base 63. Current 63. Helmet 11. Success. Magic defense has increased by 1. Select the speed. Base 11. Success. Speed has increased by 1. Select the stat you wish. Select in game saved.
Okay, so this stadium has a very interesting gimmick.
Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Britannburg Stadium. This stadium specializes in plant-type Manamon. The puzzle you'll have to solve in this stadium involves weeding our flower beds. You'll have flowers that sound like this. And you'll have weeds that sound like this. If you pick a flower, you'll be walked backwards and forced to start over. You'll need to pick every single weed in order to pass. Oftentimes the weeds and flowers will be really close together, and it will be hard to tell what is a flower or a weed, so you'll need to be very careful. The more weeds you get rid of, the less cramped things will be, which means you'll have an easier time of it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a hard getting through for me because they do sound alike.
So the name of the game here is weeding. Now, what I suggest you do is save a lot.
Absolutely.
So that was a weed.
Select input set. Game saved. Select input set. Game saved. Select.
Because if you pick a flower, I'll save and show you.
Game saved. Select. Oh no. You picked a flower.
That is what happens. So be very careful with that. Okay,
You
so
select right bigness.
right
You select. You need to read the. You will take my job away from me. You're good.
Okay, so the first lot of weeds are done. So now we have to fight a tamer.
To a battle. Felicity sent out a Rosa. Go, Rye Bigness. Broil. Rye Bigness has dealt 68 damage to Feroza. Feroza used Alpha Drain. Feroza has dealt 5 damage to Rye Bigness. Feroza regained 2 health. Rye Bigness has dealt 71 damage to Feroza. Feroza has been defeated. Rye Bigness gained 500 and Gardener Felicity is about to summon Lintero. Do you want to no. Felicity sent out a Lintero. Choose a move. Fire. Rye Bigness has dealt 45 damage to
Okay, Brawl does more.
Olinterum has dealt 12 damage to Rye Bigness. Olinterum has dealt 8 damage to Rye Bigness. Olinterum regained 4 health. Rye Bigness has dealt 45 damage to Folinterum. Folinterum has been defeated. Rye Bigness gained 813 XP. Rye Bigness has increased to level 29. Health has increased. Rye Bigness now has 4 training points after gaining 4 training points. Rye Bigness is now capable of using the spell Sunshine Song.
Oh,
Rye Bigness
yes.
already. Do select
no.
Broil.
Oh yeah.
Bellow. Pounce. Rye Bigness is now able to use the spell Sunshine Song. Gardener Felicity defeated. Odrat.
So Sunshine Song will make the sun shine,
Obtained 162
which
gold.
means that flame attacks will do a lot more damage.
In safe.
So, more weeds to pick? Okay, so they are all flowers.
You need to weave.
I will say though, I do like this puzzle.
Yeah, it does take a lot of concentration though, especially because they sound so similar.
You're sweaty and dirty. Guardian Amanda has challenged you to a battle. Amanda sent out a sapple. Go, Rye Bigness. Bellow, sunshine. The sun has become unbearably hot. Faux Sapple has dealt 7 damage to Rye Bigness. Rye Bigness defense was decreased by 1 stage. Bellow, broil, flip. Rye Bigness has dealt 79 damage to Faux Sapple. Faux Sapple has been defeated. Rye Bigness gained 300. Guardian Amanda is about to summon Sapple. No, Amanda sent out
Another
a Sapple.
one? Wow.
Rye Bigness has dealt 84 damage to Faux Sapple. Faux Sapple has been defeated. Rye Bigness gained 300 and Guardian Amanda is about to summon Sprucel. No, Amanda sent out a Sprucel.
Once we get this guy to level 30,
Right.
then we can switch up and use Decisive and Storm Gemini
damage to
as
Faux
well.
Sprucel. Faux Sprucel. Faux Sprucel has dealt 11 damage to Rye Bigness. Rye Bigness defense was decreased by 1 stage. Faux Sprucel restored 7 health. Rye Bigness has dealt 124 damage to Faux
Nice.
Sprucel. Faux Sprucel has been defeated. Rye Bigness
Now, the reason why
810 experience
He did so much
points.
damage there is
Guardian Amanda
because
defeated.
the sun was shining.
Because of the sunshine song, yeah.
227 gold. Strong herb. Rye Bigness swallowed the strong herb, healing 54 health.
Excuse me.
Achoo, I have a cold. Boy Clitus has challenged you to a battle. Clitus sent out a leaf owl. Go, Rye Bigness. Chick broil. Bellow, sunshine, Rye Bigness. The sun has become unbearably hot. Faux leaf owl has dealt 11 damage to Rye Bigness. Select, bellow, sound, broil, flip, Rye Bigness has dealt 118 damage to Faux Leaf Owl. Faux Leaf Owl has been defeated. Rye Bigness gained 400. Country Boy Clitus is about to summon Leaf Owl. Do no.
What is it with
Clitus
these
sent out a Leaf Owl.
tamers having duplicates?
Select an
Like,
Yeah,
two
yeah.
of the same. It's stupid.
Yeah.
critical.
Ooh.
Rybigness has dealt 203 damage to Foley Tower.
Ooh, that's a bit overkill.
Defeated.
Ha
Rybigness gained 430. Country Boycottus is about to summon Furivire. Do you want to substitute?
Let's have a change this time.
Select Disadvantage Storm Gymanite. Go, Storm Gymanite. Clitus sent out a Furivire. Search, Fire Breath. Storm Gymanite has dealt 117 damage to foe Furivire.
Oh my goodness.
Furivire has been defeated. Storm Gymanite gained 704. Country Boycottus defeated. Oh, I just can't focus. I'm going home. Obtain 229 gold.
The funny part is if you go back and talk to that same person, he'll be like, yes, I'm going home. I'm going. But don't feel like moving right now or something.
Okay.
Select it. Game saved.
Oh!
Okay, that was a flower.
Oops, it sounded like a weed.
That's why saving in this part is a must.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, I just have to go. Ah, oh, there was a there was a weed there.
Select View Your Party. Rybigness has 25,575 experience points and needs 128
Okay, let's get him up to 30.
Oh yeah.
Someday I'll play sports under contract and not have to have a day job other than practicing for my next game. Athlete Gary has challenged you to a battle. Gary sent out a calculate.
Ooh, this thing.
Go, Rybigness.
Oh yeah.
In sweep, silk, expand, Nimanja, storm, jump,
It's
Valdidish.
actually pretty strong.
Go, Valdidish. Foe Calculate has dealt 6 damage to Valdidish. Foe Calculate's defense was increased by 2 stages. Valdidish has dealt 24 damage to Foe Calculate. Foe Calculate's defense was decreased by 1 stage. Select an attribute. Valdidish has dealt 29 damage to Foe Calculate. Foe Calculate you. Foe
Ooh, not
Calculate
good.
has
Okay.
dealt 51 damage to Valdidish.
Ouch, no.
Storm, Nimanja, Expunge, Cancel, Rybig, Desist. Go, Desist.
Ice or fire worked on him, I think.
Foe Calculate's defense was increased by 2 stages. Desist has dealt 39 damage to Foe Calculate.
Oh dang.
Foe Calculate's defense was decreased by 1 stage. Foe Calculate has dealt 7 damage to Desist. Foe Calculate has dealt 10 damage to Desist. Desist has dealt 48 damage to
There
Foe
we go.
Calculate. Foe Calculate has been defeated. Rybigness has increased to level 30. Health has increased by 3, strength by 2, defense by 2, magic attack by 1, magic defense by 2 and speed by 2. Rybignis now has 9 training, desist gained 100, bulk, athlete Gary defeated. The sooner, the better. Obtained 90 gold.
Okay, so he is down.
That sounds like a couple weeds in there too. I can't tell though.
Yeah. Five weeds all in a row.
Select
Oh, wow.
desist. Balderdash, desist. View. Some of the best athletes come from this fantastic city, so lots of us get jobs working around town while we spend all of our free time practicing, hoping we will be the next lucky person to be spotted by someone from the big leagues. Athlete Anders has challenged you to a battle. Anders sent out a Lintaroo.
Okay, he's got no chance.
Yeah.
Desist has dealt 93 damage to Folintaroo. Folintaroo has been defeated. Desist gained 800. Athlete Anders is about to summon Lintaroo. Do you
Another
want to
one?
substitute your Manamon? Yes. No. Yes, said Ruckbult Storm Giant. Go, Storm Giant. Anders sent out a Lintaroo. Fire breath. Storm Giant has dealt 66 damage to Folintaroo. Folintaroo's strength and defense were increased by 1 stage. Storm Giant has dealt 60 damage to Folintaroo. Folintaroo has been defeated. Storm Giant gained 840. Athlete Anders defeated. I get bored working here. Obtained.
Well, why are you working there then?
76 gold.
Right.
I wear a flower necklace I made myself. Countrywoman Sean has challenged you to a battle. Sean sent out a sprucel.
Now, one thing I will say about this stadium, there are a lot of tamers.
Select.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Desist has dealt 114 damage to Foe Sprucel. Foe Sprucel has been defeated. Desist gained 804. Country. No. Sean sent out a Rosa. Desist has dealt 111 damage to Feroza. Desist suffered
That was
4
easy.
damage from Feroza's thorny body. Feroza has been defeated. Desist gained 500 and... Countrywoman Sean defeated. I ripped my necklace in the battle. Well, I wasn't attached to it now. I'll just make myself another. Obtained 172 gold.
Okay.
Select inputs. Game saved. You meet all kinds of cool folk here in the stadium. Country girl Jessa has challenged you to a battle. Jessa sent out a Furivire. Go, desist. Choose a... Desist has dealt 108 damage to Foe Furivire. Foe Furivire has been defeated. Desist gains 774.
Nice!
Desist has
Whoa.
increased to level 31. Health has increased by 2. Strength. Desist now has 6 training points after gaining 6 training points. Country girl Jessa is about to summon Calculid. Do you want to substitute your Manamon? Yes.
Another Calculid.
Oh, Lord.
No, Jessa sent out a Calculid. Desist has dealt 111 damage to foe Calculid. Foe Calculid has been defeated. Desist gained 406. Country girl Jessa is about to summon Lee Fowl. Sit right, but Storm Giant go. Storm Gimanit. Jessa sent out a Lee Fowl. Select an action. Fire. Storm Gimanit used. Storm Gimanit has dealt 75 damage to foe Lee Fowl. Lee Fowl has been defeated. Storm Gimanit gained 439 experience points. Country girl Jessa defeated. Sometimes I forget I'm inside. Obtain 240 gold.
Got that weed.
Select Storm Giant. View your.
Another weed.
Select
They sound, the thing with this puzzle, they all sound so similar. So just be very, very, very careful.
That was the difficult part for me. Because they do sound very similar.
Okay, so we're at the leader. Have we got all the weeds?
Select it. Game saved. Select view your boulder dash. Store select evenly speed. Base 56. Even. Defense has increased by 1. Select the statue. Select it. Save.
New Type 27.
Select an option. Party. Hello. My name is Roseanne, and I am what Britannburg City citizens call the best plant tamer the world has ever known. I'd like to welcome you to the third Manamon Stadium in Kayar. And now that's out of the way, what would you say to a Manamon battle?
Hell yeah, bring it on!
Roseanne has challenged you to a battle.
Yep.
Roseanne sent out a Hydrake.
Hydrate.
Oh, God. Yeah, I forget what type this is.
Type 27. I mean, it would have been effective against this thing if it wasn't so frail. I'm actually thinking of leveling it so it can. New message from Type 27. I mean, it would have been effective against this thing if it wasn't so frail. I'm actually thinking of leveling it so it can transform it.
Fire breath, flame, special, super, storm. Storm Giant has dealt 57 damage to foe Hydrake. Foe Hydrake used Power Leaf. Foe Hydrake has dealt 14 damage to Storm Giant. Select choose a move. Super Spark, Elect, Fire Breath, Flame, Special, if 45 effects. Storm Giant has dealt 59 damage to foe Hydrake. Foe Hydrake has been defeated. Storm Giant gained 840. Storm Giant has increased to level 31. Health has increased by 3. Strength by 2. Storm Giant now has 5 training points after gaining 5 training points. Storm Giant is now capable of using the spell Heat Cloud, but Storm Giant already. Do you select Bite? Heat Cloud. Bite. Quick Blade. Storm Giant is now able to use the spell Heat Cloud. Stadium leader Roseanne is about to summon Treason. Do you want to substitute your mana? Select Bigness. Go, Bigness. Roseanne sent out a Treason. Select an action for Sunshine Song, Flame, The sun has become unbearably
Okay, that'll make life easier.
Used Vicism. Though Treason has dealt 17 damage to Bigness.
Oh no.
Select Bellow, Broil, Bigness has dealt 79 damage to Though
Oh
Treason.
yeah.
Though Treason used Vicism. Though Treason has dealt 17 damage to Bigness. The attack missed.
Oh no.
Critical. Though Treason has dealt 35 damage to Bigness.
Ouch.
Skin items. Status. Ants. Smelling. Revive. Scorch Wind. Antidote. Ants. Revive. Strong. Bigness swallowed the strong herb, healing 70 health. Though Treason has dealt 17 damage to Bigness. Skin status. Bigness swallowed the strong herb, healing 27 health. Stadium leader Roseanne used a mighty herb. Though Treason swallowed the mighty herb, healing 79 health. The intense sunshine has subsided. Chip Bellow, sunshine.
Oh bummer.
The sun has become unbearably hot. Though
Oh
Though Treason has dealt 36 damage to Bigness. Select Chip Broil. Bigness has dealt 73 damage to Though Treason. Though Treason has dealt 17 damage to Bigness.
And there we go.
There we go.
13 damage to Though Treason. Though Treason has been defeated. Bigness gained 1,097
Whoa!
points.
Okay.
Ooh,
Stadium leader
dang.
Roseanne is about to summon Blue Mirage. Do you want to substitute your Manamon? Yes. No. Roseanne sent out a Blue Mirage. Though Blue Mirage.
Okay, this thing
Though
hits
Blue
hard.
Mirage has dealt 24 damage
Yeah.
to
Just gotta get careful of this
Though
one.
inventory. Status. Bigness
I caught one of those, in fact, in the rainforest.
70 health.
Oh, yeah.
Though Blue Mirage strength and defense were increased by 1 stage. Bigness has dealt 100
Oh, yeah.
damage.
Not that hard.
Though Blue Mirage has been defeated. Bigness gained 806. Stadium leader Roseanne is about to summon Thornitar. Do you want no?
I say let's get this guy up to level
Roseanne
31.
sent out a Thornitar.
Heck yeah.
The intense sunshine has subsided. Select Bigness has 27,653 experience points and needs 783
Damn.
experience to reach level. Sunshine Bigness. The sun has
Now,
become
you guys, if you aren't aware, Fornita is the transformation of Rosa.
Select an action. Broil.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Bigness has dealt 84 damage to Thornitar.
Oh,
Thornitar
wow.
used acid slap. Thornitar has dealt 14 damage to Bigness.
And there we go.
84 damage to Formitar has been defeated. Rybignus gained 904.
Whoa, okay. And he's up at level 31. He's gone up.
Health has increased by 3, strength by 1.
He's gone up like 3 levels in this stadium.
Magic defense by 1 and speed by 2. Rybignus now has 13 training points up. Stadium leader rose and defeated. There were a few points I thought for sure I had.
They're gonna be doing some more leveling up now.
1,723 gold. Well fought, well fought. You have earned my respect, Aaron, and not every tamer who defeats me can also win my respect. I will now respectfully award you the token of your victory. Aaron received the crop key. Aaron stored the crop key in the other item's pocket. The key will give you benefits in the future, and by that I mean access to the Master Stadium. I would like to give you something, however, that will be more immediately useful. Aaron received a root point. Aaron stored the root point in the equipment.
Okay, the root point is
It's a very useful piece of equipment you should definitely have a look at. And, as I'm sure all stadium leaders wish to their conquerors, good luck, and never forget that you could never have gotten this far without your Manamon.
And there we have it.
An option in
Now the tricky part is getting out of here.
game saved. Select
Well, not too bad.
Okay, make sure that
select
your
view select swaps Rybignus, Balderda, desist.
Manamon are healed
Desist Rybignus.
before you
Select swap select cancel expunge.
exit
Ninja.
here because
Storm Gymanit. Niminja. View your party.
Oh, yeah, there's a fight coming up
Niminja is
again.
level 28.
whoa.
Select
So save your game.
game saved. Select strong herb. Desist swallowed the strong herb, healing 21 health. Britannburg North. Hello, Aaron. Wait up a second. 2 guys with cameras said, rushing at me. Ah. I said, a little flustered. You've just obtained your 3rd stadium key. How does that make you feel? The man on the left said, well, good I guess.
I love this music. It reminds me.
Yeah.
It's sort of like you're in New York, like.
Great. You are only
Broadway.
victory. The man on the left said, please, you must battle us, okay?
Actually, you don't have to heal because they will heal you.
Fantastic. The man
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
that's
right
right.
said, clapping his hands. Well, we'll heal you up so things will be fair. Interviewers Kent and Brock have challenged you to a battle. Kent sent out a Kufina. Brock sent out a Kufina.
Okay, so these are magic and steel types.
Kufina resembles a large handheld camera with 2 metal sticks poking out from the bottom. Attached to the bottom of the sticks are two small rectangular steel bars which it can move in similar fashion to feet, though that look more like stands. Go, desist and Ninja. Select an action for Ninja. Attack, shoot, pilot driver, fighting, physical, effect points 0, UP, black bite, undead, physical, effect focus, fighting, UP remaining, rookie kit, sharpen, root Ninja. Physical, Ninja has dealt 57 damage to Foku Fina. Select an action for desist. Deaths at Foku Fina 2. Desist has dealt 41 damage to Foku Fina 2. Foku Fina used Sawtooth. Physical, Foku Fina has dealt 70 damage to Ninja.
Whoa.
Foku Fina.
Oh no.
Foku Fina 2 has dealt 27 damage to
Oh.
Ninja. Ninja has been defeated. Select the Manamon to use. Desist. Head Rybignet Storm, Balderdash. Go, Balderdash. Select an action for choose select. Balderdash has dealt 23 damage to Foku Fina. Foku Fina has been defeated. Desist gained 300. Select an action for desist. Ice. Desist has dealt 26 damage to Foku Fina 2. Foku Fina 2's magic defense was increased by 2 stages. Select an action, protect, sturdy stone, shell brain, rolling stone, shell. Balderdash has dealt 8 damage to Foku Fina 2. Foku Fina 2's defense was decreased by 1 stage. Desecrate, shadow, special. Desist has dealt 23 damage to Foku Fina 2.
And there we have it.
Fina 2
There.
has been defeated. Desist gained 3. Interviewers Kent and Brock defeated. Kent, what a story. Brock, what a story. Obtained 174 gold. Oh my gosh. Kent, the reporter on the left, said. Did you see how we just got schooled by this tamer? Brock asked the other reporter. I did. Kent replied.
Yeah,
"What a grand
you
story."
kind of got owned.
Yeah,
And they
basically.
ran off. Okay, so before
Game save.
we go back to the hotel while we're in the north side. Okay, it's time to start a part of the story now, which is not everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah, there's a few people who don't like it. There are a few people who, yeah,
I'm
let's put it that
okay.
way.
Me personally, I'm okay with it, but that's just me. So, without
Yeah.
further ado, if you can hear the music from inside. So,
Yeah,
without further
and
ado,
this is the other part that is going to be a bit tricky with YouTube copywriting.
yeah, true. Okay, let's head in.
Zilla Cafe. I think I'll sit here for a while and listen to the pianist. She's quite good.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear, wonder what happened there. It didn't sound like she just missed a note.
Because they got really strict with music recently.
Yeah.
Come on, end.
Sangora, you're looking pretty pale. The pub manager said, walking up and putting a hand on the pianist's shoulder. No, I'm fine. The young woman said, "It's hot in here, and playing that piano probably takes a lot of energy." He added, "I'd feel better if you just took a few minutes to rest up." "Okay, all right then," she said eventually. "Hello." I greeted the young woman as she sat down beside me. She was a blonde-haired girl in her early 20s. "Hello," she said. "I'm Ren." I said, "I'm Sangora." She replied, "I work here at the Zilla Cafe part-time." Enter. She stopped for a second, taking several deep breaths, entertaining the customers. "You play the piano very well," I said, grinning. "Thanks." She smiled. "Who taught you to play?" I asked. "I'm mostly self-taught," she explained. "My mother got me interested." She gulped and continued, "Interested in the piano, and I took it from there." Part of me wanted to ask what had happened in the middle of her last piece, but I decided it would likely be rude to bring it up. "What brings you to the cafe, anyway?" she asked. "I just got my third stadium key and felt like relaxing for a bit," I said. "I was walking by the cafe and heard you playing the piano, so I thought I'd duck in and listen." "Thanks. That means a lot to me, Really," she finished. There it was again, the random pause in the middle of conversation. "Hey, are you alright?" I asked. "I'm fine, why?" she asked, innocently. "It's just, you keep pausing." I explained, a little embarrassed. "Oh, sorry about that." Sangora blushed. "I've just got a mild concussion. Should you really be out and about?" I asked concernedly. "Well, money doesn't grow on trees," she said sadly. "Unfortunately, life doesn't stop just because of a concussion." "I see," I said. "I could walk you home if you'd like," I offered, worried about her. She looked so pale. "No, don't worry about it," she said gratefully. "A friend's coming to pick me up very soon. Don't worry." "Oh," I said. "Well, all right then, if you're sure. It's fine, Ren," Sangora reassured. "I'm really not as bad off as it seems." "All right, well, I think I'll head off before it gets too late," I said soon after. "It was great meeting you, Ren," she said. "Thanks, it was great meeting you as well," I said. The table appears freshly cleaned.
Yeah, there are a few items on the tables in here, I think, because I searched it. I don't remember what tables, but it's such a big area, though.
The table appears freshly cleaned.
I might have to
The table appears freshly
refer
cleaned.
to the item guide.
Oh, I should have had that up. I didn't even think about that. Crap, sorry. Actually, let me see. If my phone won't cut.
Freshly cleaned.
Don't worry. I'll look at another time.
The table appears freshly.
I'm gonna do
Okay,
it.
because it doesn't.
I'm gonna do an
It doesn't
episode.
matter.
I'm gonna do an episode dedicated to
The
items
table appears.
Oh, there you go. That's an idea.
and
Okay.
exploration.
Alright.
The table
Alright, that's cool.
I think for now I'll leave here and then
Yeah.
Brittenberg North. Brittenberg Central.
Okay, let's go on hill.
Pocket Copter. Where would you? Britannburg West. Manor Hotel. Or
And before we finish this episode, we head we can now gain access.
No way, Aaron, is that you? My childhood friend, Chriselle, ran up to me with a grin on her face.
Oh, it's the bad influence girl.
To you, Aaron.
Yeah, I forgot about this part.
No way. You must be here for your third key. Already got it. I said, silently cursing myself for the note of pride that was so apparent when I said it. Quickly changing the subject, I asked, so what are you doing here? I've not started my Manamon journey, if that's what you're thinking. She said sadly, no, I'm here. Well, actually it would be much more awesome to show you. Come with me. Music Hall. Welcome to the Music Hall. I got invited to a rhythm competition in Tangier.
I'll leave you to explain
So my
this one
dad
because
paid
I
for
don't
me
know.
to come to Britannburg and practice my rhythm skills at the Music Hall.
Yeah.
I invited you here because I think you would enjoy trying out the rhythm games here just about as much as I do. So go on, give it a go. I'll see you around, Aaron.
Okay, so this is the music hall and it's completely optional. Personally, I don't bother with
It's
this.
confusing. It's difficult, so I mean, I did it, but yeah, it was very difficult. I mean, they explain to you what you're supposed to do. There's a tutorial mode, but it's still confusing as hell, to be honest.
It involves rhythms or something. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you have to keep rhythm to the music. You're basically playing, I think, in the first... I can't remember exactly how it goes.
But
it's been a while
here's
since I
the
did this
kicker.
part.
In order to transform whatever that spider's called, I've forgotten. Gorgantula into Symphonic, unfortunately, you have to play one of these games and you have to get at least 80 points. And you must have him in your party. If you get the 80 points, he will then transform into Symphonic.
Oh, Gasolo. I think it's Gasolo.
Gorgantula in second form. You have to have that, and you have to get a score of 80. And once you do that...
Which I do have. I do have a Gasolo, but...
I'm going to be honest, folks. I'm going to tell you right now, I am not going to be 100%ing this game. I'm not going to be doing the 100% complete Manapedia. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of time, and I really don't fancy doing that. So, I'm going to show off all the bosses in the post game, but as far as the Manapedia goes, no.
Yeah.
Right, so back to the hotel, and we will call the episode, finish the episode there. And then in the next episode, we are going to go into our next area, which is Dire Hills. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for listening, and we both see you next time.
Game saved.
Bye for now.
Party.
Audacity. Track view table. Track 1 but not selected.